Hi guys, how is everybody? I hope you're all well. These are some old pictures. I probably showed them before, but you know, I've been sort of too busy to take new pictures. I mean, not really, because I do have some pictures coming up, like right here, of some of the things I did in the last week or so. So there is that, but I haven't really done a lot of cooking and stuff like that. I did go to this art gallery near the Louvre, and what else did I do? I went to Versailles one day. I also went to, where did I go? Oh my gosh, I can't even remember, you guys. But yeah, right now you can hear the dogs barking. I'm out and just reflecting, still no news from the court as of this recording, and I'm trying not to let myself be completely consumed by that because it's not good for my health. It stresses me, and I mean it's one of the most stressful things I've ever gone through in my entire life, if not the most stressful. And well, no, there have been other stressors, but this is up there, top three. So I am a little bit older and wiser now, so I'm trying to balance everything, not let it consume me, and focus on other things and turn it into a positive. Take it and turn it into something else. So that's sort of what I've been doing. Haven't had a lot of time to look at Harry and Meghan updates. I did see something about Sentebale and that Harry is no longer with Sentebale, but I haven't had a chance to really listen to any videos and do any research on the story. I know that Sussex Squad, you guys, you know better than what has been going on. So you can just fill me in the comments, but I'm sure Harry and Meghan will be perfectly fine and they can handle it. They're big, big boys, and they're not big boys and girls, but they're adults now, and they know what they're doing. I mean, they much better than I know what I'm doing at this point. You know what I mean? So yeah. You guys, I'm in the courts at the moment, and here we're outside. Where are we here? Versailles, maybe. Surely goodness it's quite beautiful, isn't it? The architecture, the marble, the sculptures, all of these beautiful things, And so that was sort of my week, a very sort of calm, peaceful. I visited like 2 different courts, sort of, I guess, in line with what's going on in my life at the moment. So I spent a lot of time in the courts. This is the Palais de Justice, I think, in mid-Paris. And then I went to the Court of Appeals in Versailles also, So, yeah. And I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever, and I will share in his table spread for me. So yeah, I've been just, meditating, trying to stay calm, walking in the park, singing to myself like a little crazy woman. And yeah, where is this? This is again, the Palais de Justice in Paris. So the pictures are kind of mixed up, you know. Another thing I was doing or have been doing, well, two things. I did work on my appeal in anticipation of the court ruling in favor of the prefecture. It's not something, it's not a result that I can really imagine possible, in the sense that I really feel that the law is on my side and not the prefecture. But I also know that it's not, you know, unheard of that you could have like what looks like a slam dunk case and still lose. The court finds a way to rule in the other party's favor. I mean, this happens all the time. So I I said, you know what? I mean, even though I think that this case should be ruled in my favor, obviously the courts could, go the other way. And so I took some time to write the appeal, which will be in Versailles. And I finished it. It's like about 27 pages, something like that. I tried to anticipate what the court could possibly say and, write the appeal that way. But I'm sure that once I get the actual judgment, if in fact the court does rule against me, that I will have to tweak what I've written to sort of, fit what they say. But for the most part, it's written because, it's possible that they won't give me much time to leave. I mean, if they rule against me, this deportation order has been pending since October 31st. So it's quite possible that I will be ordered to leave immediately. And, may God help me in that scenario, because I just don't have the financial wherewithal to do that. But that all said, so I finished that appeal. And then, as I said earlier, I found myself thinking, well, how can I turn this all into a positive, and not be so powerless in the situation? And I came up with turning it into like a screenplay or like a Netflix mini series or something like that. So I've been working on the script, you guys, and it's quite, I think it's very interesting. I mean, obviously the hard part, as usual, is going to be finding someone to take a look at it, and then to actually, pay me for it. But I think it's really, really interesting, and it has some very interesting twists. It's not 100% accurate with my story. I mean, it's based on my story, but I mean, I did take some little what do you say, liberties, if you will, to subtract or embellish as necessary, and so yeah, it's really cool. I mean, as of this recording, I've done 2 episodes, and it's a 6-episode miniseries that I envision for it. So whatever happens, it should be interesting.